I think we could use a new gym, actually. I think everybody in here would agree to that.
The actual building would actually not pass a public building inspection.
It probably should be condemned, but it seems to work.
The actual building, of course, is a dump, but you know, it suits our needs. I mean, we're not looking for anything shiny or fancy. Any guy that wants shiny and fancy and glitzy, you know, that's why the Y is available, and that's why Goals is available. This caters to a different kind of lifter and a different kind of person that's looking for a whole different atmosphere.
That's probably why there's a small group of us that work out up here, because most people wouldn't want to work out up here.
It's not like you go into this, you know, club and everything's all nice and clean. You're going in there to lift weights, train, you know, that's it.
You don't have no air conditioning. It's hot in the summer. We try to keep the fuel costs down in the winter so we don't run the heat excessively. Concrete floor, roaches crawling around.
But what it represents is a no-nonsense approach to the reason why we're here. And if the floor gets a little wet, or if, you know, it gets a little hot in the summer, actually it gets very hot in the summer, there's no extra charge for the sauna.
The saying is BWC, where men get stronger and small animals run and hide. And we do, the reason I say that, because we do have small animals running through here from time to time. We get squirrels running across the rafters. We're afraid to pull up the floors for the Olympic lift, and we have no idea what skeletons are underneath there.
I think actually we've probably come up with a couple different species and stuff because of some of the insects and bugs and stuff that have made it up here.
I think we got pretty good equipment. As far as free weights, we've got a lot of free weights. I don't know how many tons of weights we actually have. We've got some older cable machines and like leg press, leg curl machine, leg extension machine. They're not state of the art, but they get the job done.
It's kind of cool being able to go to a place where it's not a commercial facility and not having to worry about just regular little gym rats with their hats turned sideways and they got tattoos and sleeveless shirts on trying to think they're cool and stuff. I don't really like that type of atmosphere. I like a more of a hard-working, serious training atmosphere where, I mean, people really get down to business. You know, I train hard. I like the people I work out with train hard. At a commercial gym, just don't think I could get the same results. So I love it, just love it.
That's a person you can idolize, you know? He's so free spirit. You know, Nicky.
Hurts your hands, hurts your back, gets you lightheaded a little bit. It'll be worth it though. Like a squat, then you're bending your knees and you're coming forward like this and up. Is where a regular squat, you're going down, breaking parallel, and coming up.
I like it that there's guys from, I think Dave Bauer, the bulkster, he's in his mid-60s. Mike Lawson, he's in his mid-60s. And then we've got a couple of new guys in here that are probably 14 years old.
We've had any and every variety of career in here that you could possibly imagine over the years. You know, we've got iron workers, auto mechanics, social workers, guys in the business world, computer field. Of course, a lot of the guys are students. Good to see some young blood in here carrying on the tradition. Guys like Dana and I were the young guys at one time, and there were a group of older guys that have moved on and don't train anymore. And so now we see, you know, guys like Andy and Brady coming in here and carrying on the tradition of this place. I'm the math department chairman at O'Fallon High School, and I teach upper level math classes to seniors, honors calculus, trig, advanced pre-cal.
Most of the older guys that I work out with, they're exactly who and what I want to be when I'm old, you know, or not old, older.
You got new guys coming in all the time. All of us here, we're willing to take some time and help the younger guys learn the proper way to lift. We don't want anybody getting hurt. I mean, we've all experienced injuries ourselves, and you know, with the knowledge of some of these guys, like the power lifters, especially where you're lifting heavy weight, you have to be real careful because you can injure yourself permanently for life if you do things incorrectly.
They're a good group of guys. They're lively, they're spirited, and I just hope when I'm their age I can do the same thing. Hopefully I don't wear myself down too fast, but we'll see.
Sell some weed, he was doing fine, they were standing in line, it was excellent weed indeed. When he came across this young man who was likewise peddling pot, and the devil slid down the beach to the kid and said, "Boy, let me tell you what."
Brad might top the list of being the strangest person there, though.
How much are those pecans up there?
He never ceases to amuse us at how strange he is.
An Odo bird has 2-inch legs and a 3-inch Peter, and every time it comes in for a landing, it goes, "Oh no, oh no." Well, I'm kind of the jokester around here. You bet your sweet ass I don't wear them damn pancakes. I try to keep things interesting for everybody. She just doesn't want anything to do with him physically lately, so he decides he's going to try a little finesse deal on her, so he brings her home a box of chocolates one night and some flowers, and that still didn't do any good. They had dinner that night and nothing happened. So next night he decides to take off work early, and he's going to make her a candlelight dinner, you know, nice steak dinner and stuff. So he puts candles on the table, brings the food out, you know, they eat their dinner, nice romantic dinner. Still didn't get lucky that night. So next night on the way home, he stops by the Humane Society, he buys a half-dozen kittens, and he sticks them in a box and brings them home to her. And she says, "Well, I understand the chocolates and the flowers." And she goes, "I can understand the candlelit dinner, but what's with the 6 kittens?" He said, "Those are pallbearers for your dead pussy."
Some of them aren't bad, some of them are, some of them don't make no sense, just like Brad's.
What's that?
Don't make sense.
What does it?
Some of your jokes.
Yeah, they do. You just have to.
You got to think about them a little bit, I guess.
You know, it's my personality. I've always liked to tell jokes, and I always like to pull little pranks, and I just do things to probably to draw attention, you know. But yeah, I brought a little Christmas tree up here one year. Every year I bring Easter eggs up here, and I put chocolate and stuff like that in the Easter eggs. Pat Harrington brings his dog up here every Sunday now. This Easter, a weekend and a half ago or whenever it was, I put some dog biscuits in the Easter eggs for his dog. But yeah, I like doing stuff like that.